Hey guys, today I will talk about Trump's border policy, right? I mean, why border is important? Why wall is important? So let me give you some fact checks that why wall is important for Republicans and why wall is not important for Democrats. Actually, Democrats, we all know that supports fake news, whether it is CNN, BBC, MSNBC, a lot of fake news. And Democrats is supported by Zionist people. I repeat, the Democrat is supported by Zionist people. So what they want? They want an immigration. If you look around the world, right? Let's see what Europe is facing. Europe is also facing the same problem. There are a lot of Muslim invaders, which is coming from various parts of region around the world to Europe. What they are causing, they are changing demographics, they are changing the job behavior, they are changing the crime rate, they're changing the whole environment. The same thing happens, the same thing is happening in United States. If you look at the past, Obama was a blunder. People believe it blindly, but he was a blunder. He was also a Zionist puppet. Let me give you some reason why. If you invite Mexican people to American people, then why Mexico is created? Number one question: why? A nation is created for its national only, but you are opening the border. If you are opening the border, it means there are a lot of illegal activities that is happening in United States from Mexico, right? Because you know what, a lot of drugs that is coming from Mexico, a lot of unemployed people is coming from Mexico, a lot of uh, ill, I would say ill people, whether it's mentally ill or physically ill, people are also coming from Mexico. So what they are doing, they are changing their behavior, they are changing the behavior and demographic pattern of United States of America. So what they are costing actually, they are costing a lot. If you see them, why Democrats are are lenient about Trump's wall, is because Democrats is run by Zionist people, whether it's media or Democrat, anyone. And what they want immigration. They want immigration for what? For cheap labor. So what happens when cheap labor is coming from, Mexico? What happens? What will happen that if you have a cheap labor, then your current employment of particular United States nationals, you see American people, will decline, and all the immigrants all the immigrants that is coming from either Mexico or anywhere will increase. The employment level of immigrants will increase. What happens? Actually, you are paying for your own employment. I mean, day by day, your salary will be decreased. Number one reason, day by day, your salary will increase and your employment level, American people employment level will be decreased because of immigration. And that is one of the major things that no one is talking about, especially Democrats, because they are getting benefit because they are run the large corporations, and what the large corporations want is the cheap labor, cheap human resources. So once you get cheap human resources by invading or by immigrating a lot of unemployed people from all around the world, what happens is corporations become very powerful because of a lot of benefit, because of a lot of cheap labor that you have already. And at the same time, a lot of immigrants will become Americans and they will vote for Democrats. Am I right? So in both ways, Democrats will be winner. At one hand, you become poor and poorer American people become poorer and poorer. And at the same time, will become more stronger and stronger, and they will continue for a long period of time because of changing of demographics. Am I right? So that's why Democrats are opposing it. So there are a lot of there are a lot of challenges that Trump is facing from so-called powerful Jewish corporations, because they want cheap labor at any cost. And Trump is against it. Trump wants the normal American people to be employed. And if you know as an outsider, I'm not American, I would say, but as an outsider, I'm seeing the world in a global perspective. I have a lot of knowledge and I have a lot of degrees too. That's why I can say, you cannot say that I don't have any knowledge. You are saying blah 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 things, irresponsibly. No, I have a lot of knowledge. I see a lot of things in perspective. That's why I'm saying it that Republican is doing the right thing, because a nation needs war. If you see all around the world that without war, a nation doesn't exist. Why the nation exists at all without war, without border? I would say. Why? No one is talking about. This is the reason. If you see what Quora says, that what are the benefits, here you can see it. Let's go to upper part. Okay, here, this is a U.S. immigration attorney. Rand Knight has written on 11th August 2016 here. A lot of sarcastic answers here didn't even try to answer the question asked. I am not in favor of the wall, but if I think about the pros, number one is job creation. So it is right that when you are building a wall, a lot of people will be employed. Okay, job creation, reduced illegal immigration. About 40% of the illegal immigrations walk across the border. 40%, and it is I'm not talking. It's a U.S. immigration attorney is talking. Okay, landmark. Hopefully, the wall would be a beautiful 3,000-mile barrier that is aesthetically pleasing and a tourist destination like China's wall. This is one of the pros, I would say. Yes, and benefits to U.S. Hispanic community. Am I right? Okay. So you can see there are a lot of benefits. See, I wasn't in favor of wall either. However, after some thinking, I changed my mind, and it had nothing to do with immigration, drug trafficking, human trafficking. So these are all a statement that is made by some types of people. So if you see that why Democrats want, I am clearly expressing you that why Democrats want, because Democrats is run by corporations, and corporation is run by Zionist people. What they want to be more secure. So what they have done is to let their immigrations come into into America, and let the job is eaten by immigrant people. And at the same time, they have two benefits. One, demographic of United States has changed, and at the same time, you and the corporations will become more, powerful because of huge profit, and they will run, indefinite period of time. That's why you can see Democrats are, in either in media or in some other corporation everywhere. Democrats are pushing the agenda that building a wall is not a solution. Always, because they have their inherent benefit. So, but the benefit of normal American people uh, will be the Trump border wall. If Trump builds a wall, it is a miracle thing. you know. It is a miracle thing. And if you like my videos, I'm saying to this normal people, normal American people, as an outsider, as in a neutral way, that why something is happening. Everyone know that, CNN and BBC uh, is masters in lies, And if you see the CNN Farid Zakaria, why they are supporting? Because of Muslim. Number one, I will tell each and everything that you have never read or you have never been told. Two things happen at the same time if you see this. One is a compassion in United States has been grown. So compassion is a dual thing. Compassion is a dual thing. At one hand, it paralyzes your country. Why? Because you will not respond whatever someone do, and this is the benefit of corporation, that at one point they will impose the compassion is an essential thing for all humans. Am I right? On the other hand, what corporations do is to to invite some other people. For what? For taking your job. So they are doing a, you know biasness. They are doing their biasness for their own profit. And normal common people who don't have too much education and too many thinking, they didn't know what is happening around the world. I'm saying to you because I have read history, philosophy, psychology, MBA, engineering, spirituality, religion. I know what I'm talking about. So thank you guys for watching my channel, and please like, subscribe, and support me so that I will make more videos. Thank you guys.